Yeah, look at our bomber just dropping bombs on that behemoth. They like watch us drop them bombs. Our behemoth is like in front of there shooting behind itself while our bombers are going. It does look like we're taking some damage though, because we're seeing like shots bounce off our hull. Yeah, they're firing something, just not a whole. Bye. Bye-bye. How much money did we get from that again? 600 dust and 200 science, guys. Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as our custom faction, the Diasporid, and we are kicking all the butt and taking all the names. But more importantly, guys, today, all Endless Space 2 stuff is on huge sale on Steam. Go get it now. That's my tip of the day for you. If you do not have it, go grab that, because it's a great sale, and this is a great title. And look at our influence spread. Bottom bomb. That's awesome. I'm very, very excited that our influence is like finally kind of neatly spreading out a little bit, and soon we should see all of our regions kind of connected. If we get that, that'll just be a really nice dust gain for us. Anyways, sorry guys, my voice is a little bit thrashed. I just called an hour and 15-minute wrestling pay-per-view thing, so my neck is, or my throat is a little bit thrashed. Don't mind my voice, it'll be fine, we'll get better over time. And I do apologize for this potentially, or for yesterday being up a little bit late. That was because we had a kitty emergency and we had to go to the veterinary ER. Okay, so this is a battle at Rookbot, which is way over here. We have a scout here who's being attacked by pirates that are gonna wreck him, so we'll just retreat him away. Yes, we'll retreat to a destination we don't know. That's actually what we want. We want you to retreat to new places so we can find them. Okay, that's fine. Our hero here has joined our empire, and did we get him to be a governor or a fleet commander? We got him to be a fleet commander, which is obvious by the projectile bonus that he has. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into here and fix up his ship a little bit. So he has a ton of projectiles already, which is great. We want projectiles, we like projectiles. Are these considered projectiles? No, they're considered boarding pods specifically. So that's an interesting thing to keep in mind. Let's take all of these parts off and let's go get some weapons. Do we have a lot of titanium? We do, and this is a hero ship, so it's totally fine. Yeah, we are gonna load him up with weapons. We may want boarding pods here, but I don't think we're quite ready for that. So I think for him to really maximize what we can get out of his bonuses, I'm gonna go for full projectiles here. And then we'll go ahead and give him some defensive modules and try to balance those out reasonably well. I mean, they don't ever balance out quite perfectly. Actually, weapon-wise, we are very heavy on projectiles right now, which means if somebody goes full projectile defense, we will be in trouble, so maybe we throw a laser on there for good measure. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We may want one swarm launcher, though. Let's get one swarm launcher just to make sure that our missiles are getting through the flak. And then support-wise here, we will take the Hyperium engine because it's totally worth it. And then we'll also grab Cloaker, Fleet Cloaking level 1, Nano Repair Bots, Kinetic Enhancer. Yeah, that's nice. Let's do that. We could have gone the Cloaker thing, but the Cloaker thing isn't the one we're really looking for. Ooh, it's 312 dust to do this. Interesting. So let's see if we can reduce the dust cost a little bit by doing that. I mean, that'll work, but we still do not have the requisite dust. Pull that off. Do we have the requisite dust? Yes, okay. So that's fine. We just kind of bankrupted our dust a little bit there, but we did get our first trade company now, so we need to build some trading outlets, and we do have stuff we can sell if we need to. Like, we really are not going to use all this red saying. So let's just lump sell a bunch of it. When you sell a large amount of stuff on the market, guys, you really do want to sell it all at once. And the main reason for that is if you do not, then the price will rocket down, and if you sell again, you'll get even less. So, like, if we were to sell 100 of these right now, which is totally fair because we have 210, we're not using them. That'd give us 350 dust, so we could go back and we could finish his military ship up. And let's do that for sure. So we'll give him this. And go ahead and accept that. And then we will assign him to one of our available fleets when we find one. So he's all squared away. Hostile trace detected, show the location. So we are hacking from Veni to Altair to Kuma. They just started tracing us. We have 3 turns left. Can they get back here in 3 turns? We don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch how far they progress with their trace, and if it looks like they're gonna get back to us, we'll just end the hack. Although honestly, the penalty for being caught here doesn't matter all that much to us anyway. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No hacking operations left, which is great. Hero level up from this guy. I think we already spent it. We did already spend it. Okay, so he's all squared away. God, my voice is super thrashed right now, guys. I'm very, very sorry for that. Okay. We are sieging here to reduce numbers because we don't want to just burn all of our manpower here, so we'll just kind of wait. Our siege ships will be able to come help and reinforce us, potentially, once we get them safely home. They have been kind of stuck over here because of us running into somebody on Procyon. Let's go ahead and see if we can speed them straight here to Zane, though. That's what we really want. I think we may have just sent the wrong fleet, though. We sent that fleet. No, they're both set to move there. Okay. So let's go ahead and check our other fleets out. This fleet can attack somebody. Oh, that's right. We're going to kill their last behemoth. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's get their last behemoth. Should we do a behemoth versus a behemoth battle? Let's do that. That sounds fun. What are you doing? No, I don't want him to sleep. I want him to shoot. Where is he? Give me my behemoth. Go, behemoth, go. Oh, this is going to be awesome, guys. I'm super excited about this. Okay, so energy weapons. We have decent defense. He has primarily defense against projectiles. We have both energy and projectiles. We should melt this guy with, like, no problems whatsoever. So much so that I think I'm going to go for take trophies here. How many CP are these worth, actually? They're worth 10 CP! Get them, boys! Get them! We should have been using take trophies. Oh, we didn't get to watch it! We can watch it now. We can watch it now. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, guys. We can watch it now. I really wanted to watch this one, because this one is really cool. Okay, here we go. Behemoth battle commence! It is an econ behemoth versus a military behemoth, though, to be fair. Go, behemoths, go. I think we might switch to free cam here and zoom out some to see if we can maybe get a better view of this fight actually occurring. There we go. Can we pan the camera at all? There we go. That's something. Bam! Look at that. So they're just firing back and forth at each other. That's actually our ship firing. Their ship isn't even firing. I bet you it doesn't even have weapon modules. Oh, if we click on their ship, you can see our fighters, like, wiring around the top of this, shooting it. Or bombers, rather. Yeah, look at our bomber just dropping bombs on that behemoth. They, like, watch us drop them bombs. Our behemoth is, like, in front of there, shooting behind itself while our bombers are going. It does look like we're taking some damage, though, because we're seeing, like, shots bounce off our hull. Yeah, they're firing something, just not a whole... Bye. Bye-bye. How much money did we get from that again? 600 dust and 200 science, guys. Holy crap. That is incredible. I love this. And we created a relic there, which means that once we do cap this system, it'll be even cooler. I don't know if cooler is a word, I think it is, but I always say funner, and my girlfriend makes fun of me for it. So I always, like, I don't know if that's a word when I add the ER to it, because English doesn't make a lot of sense. Of course, Kat tells me English makes plenty of sense, and I'm just bad at it, which is probably accurate, to be honest. That's okay, though. Let's launch a probe down here to this quest objective we can see, and then check out... Okay, these guys would be a good fleet to put that hero on, I think, but we do not actually have the ability to do that because they're currently hanging out here, sieging. Which is fine. We'll just leave them there. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's pull them right here, because they have enough speed to do it, I bet. And we'll go ahead and assign Kren Solitus to them, and then we'll bring them back there to siege. I wonder how much XP heroes get for sieging. If anybody knows what the XP for sieging with a hero is like, let me know, because that's an interesting thing to think about. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end our turn here. And let's see what happens next. We potentially could... Well, the Calgaros look like the only ones we have left to assimilate, and there's only 4 of them, so we need more. Oh, no, we could do the Harishems, too, and we're working on that. Let's feed them some more of those beautiful, beautiful dust cloud things so that the Harishem pop can boost up a little more. The sun god demands observance, and the nation demands answers. We propose a truce to weigh the progress of this war. How about... no. Population boosts ended, Sisters of Mercy. That's fine. We didn't really need them anymore anyway. We're done with them. Okay. Refusing this truce will cost you 800 influence, while accepting it will make the defeated civilization pay tribute of 572 for 8 turns. This is bullcrap, guys. Blockade trading structure on Veni. So basically, you guys begged us for a truce and then blockaded one of our systems because we lost our hold on this because I thought we would hold them here, but we didn't, apparently. So here's what we're gonna do. We have insufficient manpower to invade. Okay. Can we invade here? Yeah, but they'll kick our butts. So I guess what we're gonna do here is... we'll have to accept this. Like, we can't refuse it because we don't have the influence. Congratulations, we were the first to build ITER. Shock, shock. There is a ground battle going on at Zane, though. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna blitz and hope that we win the system right here. Minor victory. Okay, we did not get it. And this is the thing that bugs me, because what's gonna end up happening here is, since we're already invading, they have 60 people left. We're gonna get really, really messed over because of this. Like, we're gonna be forced to accept their truce. They're gonna get to keep Zane, even though we destroyed Zane. Whatever, I guess we'll just take it all back again later. If they want to delay the inevitable, then that is entirely up to them. Lots and lots of population popping here, which is good. And our hero has leveled up. This is our one governor who is doing a splendid, splendid job. Let's go ahead and give him happiness boost, or this, or potentially more science, or potentially more dust. Let's go with more dust. Or let's go with more happiness. Let's go with more happiness, because happiness equals dust and science, basically. And I don't think that we're the happiest empire. Now we're pretty good. Now we're devoted. Okay, but that's worth it, honestly. For us to be that happy is super, super worth it because of the increases to dust and science we get. I hate you guys for forcing a treaty. You guys suck. Nusakan being blockaded matters very little because we realistically don't have... I mean, we're losing a little bit of inner system trade, but we don't have another place for it to go, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we already did his stuff. Rhea needs a new production project, no problem. Give them National Museum and glorification of the gorgeous Horatia. Let's go ahead and build some improvements on our systems here. So this is a hot planet, so realistically we're best off building industrial zones unless we want to build another spin project just to give us more influence. I'm gonna go with industrial zones though, because I think we have enough influence being generated now, finally. In fact, we may start changing some of these around as well. Things like this could be better off as evolved soil, or potentially as... No, evolved soil is pretty much it. If we had the dust one, this could effectively be the dust one too, I think. This is a hot planet, so we're going to change it to an industrial zone, and let's go ahead and colonize that while we're at it. So all that stuff will be done relatively quickly. We don't even really need to worry about it finishing. We have to accept this, which is huge, huge garbage, because there's no way for us to just burst through some more influence, unless... do we have quests that give influence? That quest will not give us influence, neither will that one. That one will, but it's going to be too late. So that's annoying. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Okay. So we're gonna have to accept this. Fine. You guys get a treaty. Jinsame... the battle claimed the lives of... Oh, so I think we got another one of those special anomalies here. This is so dumb that we can't, like, do anything about that, but that also means they have to end this blockade, doesn't it? How are you still able to blockade my system when we have a truce? We're gonna have a little chat.
We may be down, but our blades still point at you.
Now they're just making me angry, guys. This is not gonna end well for them, though. Like, they think that was a good idea. They're wrong. Go get them. We gonna kill them so badly. In fact, this is what we're gonna do. Hey guys, what's up? Bellatrix is a garbage system we don't care about, so we just gonna put these guys here and let Bellatrix make dust. We're just gonna leave them sitting there until the truce is over, and as soon as the truce is over, they're just gonna finish the invasion. In fact, if we want to, we can even stealth them, which makes it even funnier. Yep, we'll just stealth them. They're totally not there. These guys I'd like to move now. Battle at IMEX. This is another one of our scouts running into pirates. Please run away. You are not gonna win that. Good job. Iris 04395, Rejuvenation Field discovered. So Rejuvenation Fields are interesting because typically they are where the Vaulters start. So there could potentially be Vaulters over here somewhere, particularly adjacent to that region, so we're gonna send him down that way. We do know the Riftborn are here and that we can declare war on them. Duh, the Vaulters are right here, I'm a spaz. But yeah, that, interestingly enough, I did know the Vaulters would be nearby, I'm just a spaz, they're right there.
Is there...
So let's look at relative Empire power from what we can see. Vaulters look like they're crushing the Riftborn, they really, really do. And I wonder if... Can we look at the score here real quick? Riftborn are 859, Vaulters are 901. We are behind both of them. Go figure. I don't think that that's accurate or fair, to be honest. I think we would kick both their butts in a heartbeat, but that's me. You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna ally with one faction because I want to.
Welcome.
And of course, we're gonna ally with the best faction to ally. Are you for real? Are you for real? That's not a good deal for you guys. Okay, let's do something different then. Let's see what we can offer you that will make you happy and convince you to sign with us. How about a trade agreement? Or a science agreement? Let's do both. So that would make them happy and get them to ally with us. This would just ally them with us. But we actually do not have the influence for that. It's 810. So let's see if we can give them something else, like Dark Glitter. Hey, how about we give you all of our Dark Glitter? You like Dark Glitter, right? Everybody likes Dark Glitter. It's like dust, only worthless. Haha, there we go. Okay, so now we are allied with the Lumeris. The Marketeers are our boys, which is awesome. Chorus of the Aligned Sentience is our new alliance. We've discovered gens. Relax, the families are on their way. We look out for our allies. Once we are finished over here, the Oregon Confederacy will be happy to bring you down. Good luck with that. Families think you will find this science agreement most agreeable. Do you accept? Absolutely, I do. Thank you guys for being our allies. I love the Lumeris. They my bestest friends. Oh, and now we can see them, and they're totally on the opposite side of the galaxy, which works great for us, because that means we're not going to fight over territories, really. What we'll probably end up doing here, though, is now we'll move in and we'll take these Vaulter systems right here, and that will allow us to have a foothold out there. We do need to deal with these pirates. In fact, the pirates are making me angry enough that I think I'm just going to build a whole bunch of siege ships right here. Let's do 6. We'll take public 3D printing out for a turn. So 6 siege ships should be great. And then what do we... How many taxis do we want? Let's do 3 taxis and 7 siege ships. Let's do that. And then what we'll do is we'll use fleets like these to keep the space clear while our siege ships work over the pirates, and that'll let us just clear the pirates out of our area, which will make everything a little bit better for us. In the meantime, though, we do need to start sending our combat ships where they need to go, which is right down there. I guess we won't leave these guys here. We could. Maybe we'll just leave our military behemoth here. That seems like a good plan. Let's just leave our military behemoth there, because it doesn't have a hero on it anyway, so like it's not going to really level a hero or anything cray like that we could use. So we're going to send this fleet down here, of course, because we want to wreck them. The chorus, or the choir notes your fleets amassing at our border. Creature, we hope they don't stray any further. I don't know where your border is! How are we amassing at your border? We don't know where your border is! Did they just tell us where they are? Where are they? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, this is the new mystery. We are now somewhere near their borders. Are they here? They can't be here. This is really, really intriguing now, because, like, we have ships all over the place, and I have no idea where the choir are. But they're, like, telling us, we notice your fleets are amassing on our borders. Oh, okay, okay. Now I'm super intrigued. If we have a hack, I'm gonna run it to... Where in the world could they be? Like, I'm really not even seeing that many special nodes. They could be there, they could be there. We don't have any ships near there, though. They could be on Iris right here, honestly, but we would have no way to hack them and find them there. So that's sort of a eh. Okay, well, we'll worry about it later. For right now, we have this combat fleet here doing its thing. I mean, honestly, they could just start invading these guys down, and since we will have siege ships soon, that is not necessarily a bad idea. Let's look at their details. Will not inflict pre-damage battle, or free battle damage. Let's see if... I mean, we do have a huge advantage here, so we could go for... Yeah, there's nothing to save here. Do this. Bam! Wreck them up. They should be done next turn, so we'll actually clear that system next turn, which means we may not actually need any of these. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these, actually, because we don't need them. Okay. Let's instead... Having Cortana here settled wouldn't be bad, I don't think. There's a lot of planets here, some of them more useful than others. Some resources, not any really great resources, but some resources. There's the Academy system here, and if we get this, we would actually manage to connect, like, our two systems here, which isn't bad. However, we are over the Empire expansion level, so maybe not colonize right now. Especially not since we're, like, working on military conquest. We're not going to colonize right now. We'll be fine. Ending our turn. Okay, cooperative quest started. Anti-hero with 1,000 faces, part 1. It requires a great deal of structure and order to build ships and execute business across the galaxy, and all of that while handling the affairs of billions of citizens. Precision and control are paramount. Without them, things could crumble into chaos. A terrifying thought. However, there is an agent of chaos loose in the galaxy, a strange being from a little-known species, known only as the Photobomber. His pranks, thefts, and intrusions are destabilizing financial institutions and police forces on many systems. I like this guy. Every time the law comes close, the Photobomber slips away to appear somewhere else in a new disguise, peddling new tricks and stealing new treats. It is time to put an end to this. It is time to impose a bit of order on the Photobomber's worrying activities. The governments of the galaxy have pooled their forces to bring him to justice. Whoever manages to pinpoint this slippery character will get the best of the donated rewards. So that would be the Cleaver Beam Weapon, which looks sick. 75 Titanium and 100 Jadnix. We would love to get that Jadnix right there. Okay, so let's see where the potential options are for that. In fact, I'm going to pin that one, because I want to have those ones show for us. So here we can go Religious, which will give us minus 10% on system development cost, which is actually decent. Or we can go Save, which will give us Resource Generation on Strategic Resources +2. And the event is Bumper Crop. You've read the reports, and it looks like luxury resource generation across all your systems is exceeding expectations this year. You can already anticipate the response from your advisors, though the industrialists will advise you to quietly shore up the Empire's economy with the extra goods, while the religious contingent will want you to make a big show of thanking the gods for a bountiful harvest. So we're going to go with Celebrate here, just because we want to push religious political ideology. Minus 10% on system development costs. Gotcha. That's like I said, actually kind of useful for us. Finish it. How do they survive? Okay. Yes, we would love a trade agreement. You guys are awesome. You are the best friends we've had in this game. National Museum, Glorification of the Gorgeous, and then over here, Diasporan have been created like heck. And we have just finished the Obliterata blueprints. Oh guys. Oh guys. This is just gonna be super fun. Just gonna be super fun. Ooh. Beautifier, support module. Boarding pod damage is minus 20%. Weapon cooldown is minus 10%. That's really good. Weapon cooldown being minus 10% is huge. But the Obliterator thing is even huger. I'm so excited. Huger is probably not a word, by the way. Okay. Do we have enough behemoths to make another one? We do not yet. Or enough behemoth techs. We need one more behemoth tech, which will currently take us 4 turns, which isn't fast enough, in my opinion. So, we're gonna have our behemoth land right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and convert it into a Obliterator. Holy crap! System has no spaceport, it needs to be at least level 2, and it does require a lot of dust and a lot of resources. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send the ship back down here. 14 turns, my lord! Okay, well, it's gonna take a while to get there. Why is it so long? That is just nuts. How did we get it here in the first place? Okay. Go. You go right there. Why you take so long, though? I don't even understand why it took so long. And it chose what's supposed to be the shortest path for us. So yeah, because like I didn't hold a button down there or anything. Okay. Well, it's gonna take them a decade to get there, but in the meantime, we're gonna work on the photobomber quest, which looks to be varied all over the galaxy. We do have 2 of them in our region, which is awesome. Let's actually take this scout ship back here to scout there, and there, and there, and hopefully we can catch the photobomber for like the first time ever. Build the Academy, Swarm of Locusts, Living Plague. We should actually finish our faction quest with that because we did just get a new military tech, which is something. And then let's go ahead and check out our remaining fleets that are doing things. You guys are fine here. You could actually scout something here. That'd be nice. Bam! What do we see? New Clever Fake. So we'll do this. -10 science on Empire is nothing, especially not for a free technology. And yeah, that's fine. Doink. And then over here we have our taxi fleet, which is going to very quickly come down here to help out our allies. Hi. You look like a lot of fun. Open up your loving arms. Watch out, here we come. I wonder if we can assign a hero to the behemoth, actually. That might have sped things up, but I don't know if you can. I don't think you really can. Okay. These guys come on down here. Like, I usually use economic behemoths and just stack them. That's why I don't know all that much about military behemoths, but that's okay, because we're learning. A couple different potential places. Let's go down this path, because it looks like that'll take us closer to that. Let's see our other scouts and things that are floating around for now. That is our last taxi/missile boat thing. We'll send it down here. Yeah, see, they're using free movement as well. And I almost wonder if we have access to Star Boogie Bill. We do. Let's get that. Okay, so by getting Star Boogie Bill, we're actually lowering our influence. That does allow us to have a 3rd law, though, so we've reached the point where we can sustain a level 2 law in our combination of laws. Ooh, that's actually a nice system. At least resource-wise, it's nice. Planet-wise, it's not got very many, but that's okay. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. We should probably scan this system, though. Like, this is actually not a bad idea to, like, scan the enemy systems before we come over so we know whether we want to kill them and take it. Hydromial's not bad. Blue Cap Mold is science, I think. Hydromial basically does food, so it's not great. Do have Quadronix here, so I'll take that. And it does have 5 planets that are somewhat developed. This system has a pirate mark on it, and I'm curious what it has in it more than what it has on it. Large Mediterranean here with metallic waters which have already been reduced, some more blue cap mold, and some Eden incense. Okay, so acquiring these systems from the Vaulters is actually a really, really good strategic choice for us. So we're gonna close that, and we'll put our blockade up and end the turn. Lupus should be gone by next turn, then we'll send our fleet to deal with Mayal. I don't know why the Riftborn are over here, it actually kind of bugs me. And I did not keep track of our hacks, but we did land the hack on Kuma before anything bad happened, so that's a plus. Go! Decisive victory there. Okay, so Lupus is done. We took 3rd in that, probably because we ate our minor factions, which is annoying, because I know for a fact that we had to have generated the majority of that pop. The mysterious leader of the Academy is apparently a Vodyani dissident named Isander. Once the hierarch of their church, the reasons for his secession are unknown. He thanks you for your aid and encourages your efforts. New objective, Ghosts and Dust. The purpose of the Academy has yet to be determined, but it was built atop an ancient archaeological dig that shows signs of destruction and ruin. Whatever cataclysm occurred there, it certainly involved the Endless, but also another great power. Was it war, a foolhardy experiment, a terrible accident? Nobody but Isander appears to know, and you cannot get him to respond to your diplomatic summons. But there is one sure way to get all the attention you desire from the Academy: dust. As the old saying goes, dust talks. If you can control both star lanes and dust with a powerful trading company, you will certainly merit an audience with Isander. In 10 turns, make sure you own the trade company producing the most dust in the galaxy. That's actually not that hard for us now. One thing we should be doing here... Well, honestly, Veni can start making units because there's a guy hanging out in their space that's just making me angry and needs to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missile boats. Awesome. Honestly, we could just buy them all out and have an entire fleet next turn, which would be kind of funny, but we're not going to do that because we don't need to do it right now. This is a cold planet, so we'll build an exoscience station here. This is a hot planet, so we'll build a industrial zone here, and this is a fertile cold, so we could either go with exoscience, which it already has, or we can do evolve soils. I'm going to leave it as exoscience, though. And then the other thing that we wanted to do while we were here is something I cannot remember. Well, let's deal with our hack first. We're not going to jam commands to Kuma. What we will do is we will embed a sleeper. So now we have a sleeper on Kuma, and we're able to watch what they're doing. Not only are we able to watch what they're doing, but we can also potentially hack them and put more sleepers there and start to drain their resources, which I like. So let's do that. Our total turns is 8 to get there, which means that it'll take them 4 to get back, roughly. That's fine. And then what else did I want to do here? We don't want to build the trade clearinghouse. We did want to build a trade subsidiary. In fact, oh, we already have it. It's right there. Okay, good. So we do have a trade subsidiary there. We do not in Deneb. I wish we could, and there probably is a way to do this. I'm probably just being a spaz, but I wish we could see like our trade routes. Known systems count, overall system rank is 21 of 32. Interesting. So that's actually cool, because that, like, I don't know if that's based on the resources or per turn. Yeah, I think it's per turn, so maybe it's not what I thought. Still, you could, like, if you were looking at every planet in the, or every system, oh, you can only look at ones you own, I think. That's sad. I was hoping this would, like, give you a nice appraisal of the actual total resources of a system, in which case it would be really, really useful, but not so much. And we can see our trade routes. I was wrong. So that is our trade route right there. It goes through Carius, it goes through Sable, travels through all these systems, and then down to Veni. We do not go back up here, so what would be useful would be to build a subsidiary here in Rhea, which we do not apparently have the option to do. I'm gonna go look at our research here, because if we can get research to build another trading subsidiary, that would be nice. Sleeper Coal is nice. Smart tax collection, not really what we're after. Plus per trading company, plus trade value, that's fine, but not really what we're looking for. There we go, that's what we're looking for. We need Galactic Security Chamber here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna see how much time it would take if we moved it straight to the front. 3 turns. I'd rather spend 3 turns on that than the Behemoth or the Juggernaut blueprint, because we already know we can't switch the Obliterator on, which means we honestly probably can't switch the Behemoth on right now either. So we'll move this up, it'll take 3 turns, and we'll get more trade subsidiaries, which will help us increase our trading capabilities, which is awesome. Your Empire now has access to Proto-Orchid. That's cool. We got that from something. Harishem's, Karos have grown as well. All of our production is going great. And the market-wide price has increased, which is awesome, because that means we should sell things. Now, we're probably gonna we'll just sell 100 of those, honestly. Get us some real money. And now we can start being super greedy and just looking for really, really good governors here. And that's what I absolutely want to do. That is an Umbral Choir governor, which is intriguing to me, because okay, so it'll give us bandwidth. What else can it give us? Hacking speed. Sleeper bonuses, anti-cloaking on fleets, 5% production on system. So yeah, they're not particularly like OP as a governor really, so we're not super on it. Lumeris would probably make a great governor for us for dust. Yeah, so the Lumeris would make decent governors. I wonder if we can find like a good Horatio governor, because that would actually probably be great. Uos socials, I don't know what that is. But happiness per person on system, that's pretty strong. Plus 20 food per planet on system, plus 10 production on system, that's decent. Minus 50% election action cost is really, really strong. What party is this guy, though? He's scientist. Okay, so we don't really want scientists in that regard. Let's look at this guy, Thustrellin. He has the ability to give us more food, more influence, even more food and influence, and health regen. So that's also not the most appealing thing ever. Like, we're basically just struggling to find governors that really generate, like, production in a large amount or anything sort of substantial in that regard. This is actually pretty good. This is actually really good, and it's a religious leader. Let's buy her. Ha there. You have been purchased. And then we're gonna put that hero somewhere. We're not gonna put him there. Let's look at our systems and see what our sort of second best system is, production-wise. Veni is actually our second best system overall. Well, at least production-wise, I think, but potentially overall. They do have better food. They don't have better dust. Deneb has the best dust. They do have pretty good science, though. Deneb is still better, but very barely so. And they have really good influence. So yeah, we're gonna take this system and we're gonna put him there, or her there. There we go. Alright, cool. So now we have another hero that is also assigned. Like, we have so many heroes now, guys. It's kind of insane. And our upkeep is fine. We still have plenty of dust. So let's move our fleets here, and then we'll end our turn. And then that is probably going to be it for this episode. You're going to die when you do this, but retreat anyway. It's fine. You dead. Have you heard the news that you dead? Okay. So that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I can't believe that the Hisho, like, forced us to stop killing them. That seems so counterintuitive to me. I guess we could push into a ton of influence and, like, force a war for 1.4k influence, but that's a lot of influence that we just don't have. So that is going to be it for this episode. Click the like button if you enjoyed the episode, and if you want to see more great content, be it Endless Space 2, be it Endless Stellaris, be it Endless Legend, be it Fire Pro Wrestling, click that subscribe button down there and make sure to ding that bell notification, because when you do, we tar and feather somebody with the wings we pulled off of our Hisho enemies. That sounds really terrible. I was trying to be funny, not terrible. My bad, guys. See you next time. Bye!